Hi, I'm Maria.
And I'm Colby.
And this is
Save the Date.
Today we're going to be doing some unboxing of some of the stuff that we got from our wedding. Some of it's from Etsy, and then the other things are our florals, which we actually got faux florals.
So we're excited to show you all of what we got and where we got it from. A lot of it's really exciting. This is actually my first time using Etsy, so it's a pretty cool thing for sure. So yeah, let's get into it.
I love it because you can get really customized stuff.
I think this first thing might be my favorite thing. This was something, it was very unique off of Etsy. Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. The first thing that we got off of Etsy is our wedding book.
Our guest book.
Yes, our wedding guest book. So what do you think?
I really like it. Yeah.
It's not bad at all.
It's weird to see it in person after seeing the design online.
Yeah.
It's weird to see it like actually come to life and be so like customized with like our ceremony venue and like our date and last name.
So I actually got a little bit more of a sneak peek because what they do is you do the order and then they'll send you like a print to make sure that's good to go, and they'll email you and say, how's this look before you do it. This is actually like our chapel where we will be getting married. So it's not just a random wedding chapel in, middle of nowhere. This is like the real deal. Like this is what you'll see with your own two eyes.
Yeah, I don't think people are gonna expect the guest book to have like a picture of the chapel.
It's like a small touch, but a nice added touch where it's like, it looks like it's really coordinated. Even if everything else is a dumpster fire, this thing right here looks like we know what we're doing. Right, next thing is, drum roll please. Nice.
I don't know what this one is.
You should know what this one is. Come on, you know what this one is. Ooh, very nice. So, wow.
This is our cake topper. It says Mr. and Mrs. Bridal, and it has our date.
So our reception is going to be on a yacht, and one of the things that we were looking at is, even though you might want chocolate cake more or whatever, having like the nice vanilla cake with the blue, like seaside serenity look, that's nice. It's super custom. I mean, I gotta just open this one more time. The Bridals coming to you soon. It's good. The other thing that we got off of Etsy is actually a mailbox thing, like for our card. We'll have to see how that goes. It's coming out of Ukraine, so hopefully it still exists. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Now, which one?
I think this one.
Let's do this one. Why not? This one is going to be, I believe, part one or maybe a separate package. Wow, these actually really do look a little bit more real. They do
look nice.
So we talked about like silly.
I don't want to mess it up by taking it out. Should I take it out?
Go ahead. It's just a big rope of vine stuff. So we talked about a lot of different things when it came to the flowers. And one of the interesting things was we were kind of 50-50 on faux flowers. I mean, there's a lot of like emotional intangibles about it. One of the things that we were really looking at is, well, if we can keep like the bouquet like as a memory, and you don't need bouquet preservation and all that stuff. But we were like worried that it wasn't going to look real at all. And I can tell you, and I don't know how it looks on camera, but it looks very real in real life. Like right here with my own two eyes, unless you're really, really inspecting, you wouldn't really know
from
that
a
it's real or fake. I mean,
you don't really know.
You get in there, like if you're trying to put a magnifying glass and go, oh yeah, this is fake, you could tell within 6 inches of it. But I mean, most people are never going to get that close.
The roses especially look very real.
Yeah,
Some of these ones are, you can tell more so that they're faux, but the roses are very, very realistic.
Very realistic looking. It's very unique.
Then it also comes with, because this is a garland, it comes with clips, so you can secure it to whatever you need to.
Not bad. And that's one of those nice things that you can put on a sweetheart table. Maybe you can put it on a cross, for example. That's something that we talked about. So this is really just something to give that added extra flavor to the big day. So I don't know if you noticed.
The roses look perfect, honestly.
They even have faux
thorns. Fake thorns.
Like a straight up rose. So they really knew what they're doing there. And now, the big behemoth of a box that we got. Are you ready?
Now, we only ordered these like 3 days ago.
Yeah.
And they're already here.
So they're obviously standing on business. They were like, they saw our order. We ordered it 3 days ago. It was probably late at night, like 9 or 10.
And these are from the brand Ling's Moment.
Ling's Moment. I have a feeling that in this moment, this box is probably going to be the boutonnieres, if I had to guess. Wow. Okay. So here's this. Linen.
I think these are ribbons that you can put around the stem of the bouquet.
It's just to kind of give it the appearance like they've been wrapped together and give the sturdiness for the bride and for the maids of honor and etc.
Bridesmaids,
yeah, bridesmaids. You know. And as a matter of fact, there it is right there.
Ta-da!
Not too bad at all. It feels very real.
That looks very real.
Is this yours?
That's mine, yeah. Yeah, this one. This one is the small bridal bouquet. They also have a medium-sized one, but honestly, the small was enough for me. So that's the one that I got.
More than enough. When you're walking down the aisle, do you really want to be carrying like a 15-pound weight? It's crazy.
I'm impressed.
Can't wait to watch you walk down the aisle with those as you make your approach. And, I still don't understand that. Like, there's so many things to deal with when you're doing a wedding and stuff. Is insecurities about your flowers really something that you need to carry with you into the big day? I just don't think so. I think it's about so much more than just that. It's like spending time with family, friends, obviously getting married to your partner. That's a huge thing. So, wow. Yeah, that's
and
very
like with
nice.
faux bouquets, you can keep them forever. So that's another reason why we opted for the faux ones.
This right here, we probably don't have to open this to show you. This is like the petals that you would use as decor to either go around some type of ambient lighting or candle or whatever you're doing. I guess this is also technically what you could have the flower girls throw down if you have flower girls. They obviously look a lot more cloth inspired, but I feel like that's one of the things that are acceptable kind of to do in cloth, because it's like, why get beautiful roses or beautiful flowers and shred them and throw them on the ground? So you guys might not get a reaction shot here. Whoa! Just kidding.
Yeah, these are the little pots.
Wow.
They're so cute. Wow, I'm glad we got these.
They're not bad at all. Weren't these things on sale? Honestly.
Yeah, they were.
I think that this is nice too, because they're in like the little, pot. They got their little thing going. You can either have them standing individually, or you could put them, for example, on a little chair, table, or whatever.
Also, in some of the pictures online, they had these placed in like different pots. So if you have a more decorative pot or vase you want to put them in, you could also do that.
I'd say all these look real. I'd say on the realness scale, I'd say like an 8.5.
I was gonna say 8.
Yeah,
because up close you can tell, but most people aren't gonna be looking at them. So they're gonna be looking at them from a distance.
And okay, hear me out. Here's the thing with fake flowers or faux flowers, if you want to feel more fancy about the fakeness, is keep in mind, it sounds dumb, but like there's allergies. You know what I mean? If you're walking down the aisle and your hands are allergic, your face is allergic, it could honestly cause like some cosmetic looking issues where, oh, well, it messed up my makeup and I'm breaking out and, all the full 9 yards. So as dumb as it sounds, like it is something to consider for people who are really allergic. And that's actually what I read online today, is that on ChatGPT and I went on Google AI, that up to 30% of weddings actually use faux flowers now. If you're one of those people, don't feel quite as bad as you think you should feel. A lot of people are doing it, including us. And I don't have a shame any shame about it at all.
Yeah, I think it's definitely a rising trend in the wedding industry to opt for faux instead of real.
Yeah. So how do you feel about the haul?
I'm really happy with everything. I can't complain. I think everything honestly exceeded my expectations.
I think so too. It was super easy, super convenient. I just typed a few things in a text box, pressed send, and here it is like 2 weeks later.
Mm-hmm.
It was a really cool experience to see all the stuff that we got, and it honestly puts me at ease. It puts me at ease to see it, and that's the other beautiful thing about this is, listen, you can't buy your real flowers if you're doing real flowers weeks or months in advance. So to see this right now is sweat off the brow. I feel good.
Yeah, it is. It does make you feel reassured to like see it in person and actually be able to like touch it and hold it and see what it looks like.
You never know what you get online. Don't get catfished by a company or a person, right? So
I'm Maria.
I'm Colby, and this is Save the Date.
Be sure to like and subscribe.